You ever look up at the night sky and just wonder, what's really out there? Well, today we are going on one heck of a journey. But we're not looking for a new Earth. Oh no. We are headed straight for the most dangerous, the most extreme, the most absolutely terrifying exoplanets ever discovered. All right, let's do this.
So think of this as the most high-stakes virtual tour you could possibly imagine. We're going to simulate what it would actually be like to visit these cosmic nightmares. So you might want to buckle up, because where we're going, survival is, well, it's not really on the itinerary.
Okay, here we go. We are counting down the 7 most horrifying worlds we know of. And for every single one, we're going to run a little simulation, just to see what would happen if you and your shiny spacecraft got just a little too close for comfort. Kicking off our little list of horrors at number 7 is a planet that just completely defies logic, Gliese 436b. It's nicknamed the Burning Ice Planet. And yep, you heard that right. It's a world covered in ice that is literally on fire. I mean, how is that even possible?
Well, it all comes down to one thing: pressure. The planet's atmosphere is just so incredibly immense that it crushes water molecules together, forcing them to stay solid, even when they're being cooked at over 800 degrees Fahrenheit. It's this absolutely bizarre state of matter that scientists call hot ice. Wild, right?
So, let's run the simulation. The second your ship enters the atmosphere, that superheated helium and hydrogen makes it instantly overheat and start to buckle. Then, in about 30 seconds, it's basically a coin toss. Either the insane pressure crushes your ship like a soda can, or the heat just, poof, vaporizes it. So, congratulations, your tour lasted all of 90 seconds.
Okay, our next stop takes the idea of mood swings to a whole new cosmic level. At number 6, we've got HD 80606b. The terror on this gas giant comes from its crazy, elongated orbit, which sends it from the freezing depths of space to skimming the surface of its star. And that creates the most violent temperature swings you can possibly imagine. And get this, the most dramatic, insane temperature change happens in just 6 hours. That's less time than a flight from New York to London. Just 6 hours.
In that tiny window of time, the temperature skyrockets from about 450 degrees Fahrenheit to over 2,000 degrees. So, to put that in perspective for you, 450 degrees cooks a beautiful, perfect pizza. 2,000 degrees? That turns the pizza, the oven, and probably the whole kitchen into vapor.
Coming in at number 5 is Corot 7b, a rocky super-Earth with a truly horrifying fate. See, it's so close to its star that its rocky surface is literally boiling away into space. This isn't just a dying planet, it is actively evaporating.
And the reason for this nightmare? The planet is tidally locked. And what that means is that it has 2 extreme faces. One side is just a permanent ocean of molten lava, forever staring into its sun, while the other side is a dark, rocky inferno. There is no safe side. There's no escaping it. All right, we're now officially in the mid-tier of our countdown. And on these next few planets, it's not the pressure or the heat that gets you. It's the weather itself that will just erase you from existence.
So, I want you to meet WASP 127b. This gas giant isn't just a little windy. It holds the cosmic record for the fastest, most extreme winds ever detected anywhere in any atmosphere.
Let's try to wrap our heads around that. The fastest non-tornadic wind ever recorded on Earth was about 250 miles per hour. Neptune, which is the windiest planet on our own solar system, hits about 1,500. But on WASP 127b, the winds there are screaming at over 20,000 miles per hour. A force like that wouldn't just kill you, it would obliterate you on a molecular level. So, if supersonic winds weren't bad enough, let's move on to number 3, WASP 76b. This is a world where the weather isn't just fast, it's metallic. Yeah, welcome to the planet where it rains molten iron. You see, this place is a perfect storm of horrors. It's tidally locked, so the day side is hot enough to literally vaporize iron. Then you've got winds over 10,000 miles an hour that whip that iron vapor over to the cooler night side. And what happens there? It condenses and falls back down as a rain of molten liquid iron. It is a true hellscape.
We are so close to the top spot now. At number 2, we have what might be the most gruesome, unsettling planet on our list, WASP 12b. This place isn't just dangerous, it's a planet caught in its final, agonizing moments of existence.
It's so close to its star that gravity is literally tearing it apart, pulling its atmosphere off in a stream you can actually see. The whole planet is shaped like an egg because it's being stretched to its absolute breaking point right before it gets completely devoured.
And now, we've arrived. The #1 most terrifying planet ever discovered. A world that combines unimaginable beauty with a horror that is just beyond comprehension.
Meet HD 189733b, the ultimate cosmic bait-and-switch. From a distance, it's this beautiful deep blue marble. It looks even more tranquil and inviting than Earth. But the reality? That beautiful blue color comes from an atmosphere that's laced with silica, glass particles. The weather here isn't rain, it's a supersonic storm of molten glass flying sideways.
All right, final simulation. The instant your craft hits the atmosphere, supersonic winds slam into it. But it's the molten glass particles inside those winds that do the real damage, basically sandblasting and shredding your ship into confetti. Within 30 seconds, there's nothing left, not even dust, just vapor, carried on the glass wind.
So, after all that, why? Why on earth would we study these absolute hellscapes? Well, it's really all about gaining a little bit of cosmic perspective.
I mean, think about it. We went from burning ice and evaporating rock to rains of iron and sideways storms of glass. We've seen an absolutely incredible diversity of cosmic dangers today, and each one is just a testament to how creative and how extreme the universe can really be.
You know, ultimately, exploring these nightmares isn't just about the shock factor. Each one is a pretty stark reminder of the delicate, almost improbable balance that makes our own little blue marble not just habitable, but a paradise in the middle of this vast, violent cosmos.
And it kind of leaves you with one final thought, doesn't it? If worlds this terrifying can exist, just imagine what else is out there, waiting to be found. What other wonders, or what other horrors, are still hidden in the dark?